Hello and welcome to our channel Nuturemite, where we provide informative videos regarding health and lifestyle. Please like, share and subscribe the channel and click on the bell icon for important notification and videos.
Eight DIY tips to growing longer and stronger hair. As someone who has always wanted her fine hair to be more voluminous, I have made myself a human robot for trying anything that claims to make my hairs longer and stronger with that silky Pantene commercial glue. But I finally accepted that it was not in the genetic cards for me. My insecurities about my fine hair were taken to another level after having my baby last year, and my hair started falling out 5 to 6 months later in the shower in clumps. I found this to be one of the hardest parts of postpartum, as it really took a toll on my self-confidence and made me wonder WTH was happening to me. This was one of the many things I was not prepared for in postpartum life. Flash forward to a pandemic and a lot of time at home later, and I have gone back to my old ways of trying just about anything to help my locks come back long and strong, because the quarantine hit at what felt like the height of my sudden hair loss. I took the time to reset and do a little at-home glow up, where as much as of a glow up as I could manage Sense Professional Services. I have paid extra attention to the health of my hair and have been genuinely surprised at the benefits a consistent, healthy hair care system can have. So now it's time for tip number 1. Start with your scalp. Wanna hear something kinda annoying? No matter how many hair vitamins you take or how many trims you get every month, your hair typically only grows a quarter inch to a half an inch max per month, says celebrity hairstylist Mark Thompson, who helped Ashley Olsen grow out her asymmetrical bob to her waist. And still getting long hair is only possible if it is super healthy and does not have a ton of split end. He adds, the good news, if you feel like your hair isn't growing fast enough, at least half an inch per month, you can actually speed up the process a bit. The first place to start is your scalp. The two most important layers of the skin in relation to the scalp are the dermis and epidermis. The dermis contains our hair follicles, glands, nerves, blood vessels, collagen, elastin fibers, and fat cells, says Bridget Hill, trichologist and colorist at Paul Labriquet Salon and Skincare Spa in New York City. Introducing proper scalp care into your hair care routine will impact the rate of hair growth and the underlying health of your hair fiber. When you take care of your scalp, you are actually ensuring that blood and nutrients can easily flow to the hair follicle, which then helps minimize shedding and loss, says Hill. So, what exactly does scalp care look like for me? Well, for starters, I invested in a scalp oil mask and a serum to try. I found that I prefer oils or cream-based masks versus grainy exfoliants, since the rough ingredients in scalp scrubs can actually create abrasions on the scalp, which can lead to a production of harmful bacteria and fungi. Hill recommends you use an oil or mask with scalp-stimulating ingredients like peppermint, tea tree, or citrus-based oils to help increase circulation and decongest the scalp. While you are at it, go ahead and buy a scalp shampoo to use after your treatment. If you are dealing with buildup, you will want something clarifying. And if you are dealing with excess oil, you will want something lightweight and hydrating. I have found best result if I give myself a proper scalp shampoo once a week. That is, will I apply the product directly on my scalp, not just my hair, and let it sit for 5 minutes before rinsing and conditioning. Pro tip: buy a hair color applicator bottle to help easily distribute the shampoo through your scalp. Tip number 2. Get frequent trims. Even though experts are divided on the concept of trimming your hair to make it grow faster, one thing's for sure: if you are after long, healthy looking hair, frequent trims are a non-negotiable. Living with frayed, split ends will eventually cause your hair to break further up on the strands, which will not only make your hair look much thinner than it may be, but will also keep it from getting longer past a certain point. Your hair will actually be shorter uncut than it would be if you were to get consistent trims, Johnson says. He suggests asking your stylist to take just an eighth of an inch of your hair every 10 to 12 weeks to prevent split ends before they even start. Since COVID has made trims to the salon pretty non-existent, I have been watching YouTube videos on how to trim your own hair at home, and it is actually a lot easier than I thought. YouTube videos are great to watch if you are thinking about giving yourself a trim or having your roomie or sister do it for you. Tip number 3. Shampoo less. It's shocking to me how many people skip conditioner when showering, which is the worst thing you can do for your hair, especially when you are trying to grow it long, says Johnson. In reality, it is actually shampoo that you should be skipping as much as possible, he says. Here is why. The purpose of shampoo is to wash away dirt and product buildup, but most shampoos are filled with harsh sulfate soaps which strip away natural oils you need for long and healthy hair. So, when you do need to wash your hair, make sure to choose a sulfate-free shampoo and conditioner. In my opinion, it is a holy grail duo. Tip number 4. Do a hair mask and deep treatment one time a week. Once a week, always do a hair mask before shampooing. The product can be like gold standard for color processed hair treatment for the comfort of your own shower. Then once per week. You also can replace your conditioner with a rich hair. It will leave your hair extra soft and silky post-wash. 5th, rinse with cold water. According to Johnson, washing your hair with cold water at the end of your shower can give an added boost of hair growing power. Cold water lays down the outer layer of your hair more smoothly, which helps prevent moisture loss, snags, and heat damage. He says you only need to do it for a few seconds, but this one extra step can make a huge difference over time. I hate cold shower, but the benefits for your lymphatic system and your locks are backed and proven. And we will do just about anything for less puffiness and longer hair, right? Tip number 6. Stay moisturized. Lately, I have incorporated a hair oil into my hair care routine on a nightly basis. The extreme dry heat here in Austin during the summer tends to really dry out my hair and skin. So this has become a necessary step for keeping my ends hydrated, aka no more straw-like broom hair. Before bed, I will run a few drops of oil from mid-length to the ends of my hair. Tip number 7 and most important tip, turn down the heat. Hair straighteners, curling bands, chemical relaxer or any other treatment or style that causes a lot of damage will not help your long hair cause. The healthier your hair is, the longer it will grow. and overuse of hot tools is not conducive to long hair. And if cutting down your heat tool use isn't a viable option, make sure you are using a heat protectant every time you style. And now it's time for the last tip and tip number 8. Be gentle. Aggressive brushing can cause physical damage to your hair that will prevent it from ever looking long. Basically, if you can hear the sound of the brush crunching through your strands, you are being too rough. And you need to be especially careful when your hair is wet and more susceptible to breakage. When you detangle wet hair, be sure to start from the bottom and work your way up slowly, says Johnson. We often instinctually brush from the scalp down, but that just pushes small tangles into one large knot and can cause you to lose a lot of hair. Johnson suggests reaching for a wet brush or a natural bow bristle brush, which helps gently distribute your scalp's natural oil down the hair shaft, which means healthier, more moisturized strands overall. I have put off talking about my hair care and giving advice until I felt like I truly figured out how to get the health of my hair back on track. It is definitely not perfect, but it is 10 times healthier and fuller than it was 6 months back, thanks to so many products and above expert tips. So thank you guys. If you found this video useful, hit like, share and subscribe to our channel Nuturemite. And don't forget to hit the bell icon.
Thank you. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel. Click on the bell icon for important notifications and videos.